Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and today I'm starting another weekly reading vlog. So it is Tuesday. I am a day late. I wanted to start this yesterday, but obviously it didn't happen because I'm starting this today. Basically yesterday I went to work, but I did like what they call a late shift. So you start at 11:30 and you finish at 7:30. So for me that meant I left the house at just before 10. And then got to Jack's mum's just a quarter to 9, I think, because technically there's like a half an hour difference between where they live and where we live, depending on the time of day that you go between the houses and depending on which way you go as well. So that's all fun and games. And I met Jack there because he needed some stuff that is in the garage, because our whole lives are currently in their garage apart from majority of my books. And then from there, because we talked for too long, we ended up getting a fish and chips on the way home. Well, no, Jack got battered sausage and chips and I got a kebab, and it was so good. So good. So I just need a drink. So I've run into town today. It is my day off today. So it is currently almost 20 to 1. I picked up some lunch. I got some cans of Coke Zero and squash from Sainsbury's, not that you really care. Because I was going there for a reason, I thought, why not get myself some lunch? Cherry Pepsi Max, my favourite. That and Coke Zero. Don't know why, just love it. Or vanilla Pepsi. You know when you go to like Harvester and you can choose like full fat Pepsi and then put like vanilla in it. That's my favourite, vanilla Pepsi. But yeah, I'm babbling. But I went into town because I needed some black jeans for an event that I'm working on Friday. Got them. I hate buying clothes because, you know, size doesn't define you. But sometimes on bad days it feels like it does. And today was a semi-iffy day. So yeah, that wasn't great. Again, not that you probably care, but I'm just telling you. And then I also had like a really nice experience in Boots because I want to buy, again, if you're here for books, I'm really sorry, but it's segueing into makeup just briefly. So I have got a favourite eyeliner because I decided to skimp out because I thought my favourite eyeliner was too expensive. It's not, it's actually £6.50, which is fantastic, which is the Soap and Glory like Super Cat eyeliner. I love it. I used it for ages until it ran out, and then I just got myself like a cheap Revolution one, and you can tell it's cheap. It's not the best. Like when I draw on my eyeliner, like I've been using eyeshadow recently because with that eyeliner you draw on obviously your wing. If you're like me, you draw your wing first and then do the rest. But when you go over it again, like if you go over it again, it pulls off like the underneath bit, and like it becomes like really flaky and horrible. Not for me. So I've gone back to an old favourite, and I want some like what I would call grown-up foundation that's not like just what I've guessed my colour is from the So I've just heard someone walking downstairs and they're really loud, so if you hear them in the background, I apologise. But yeah, I went to Boots and I literally, one of these girls stopped me and she was like, do you need help? And I was like, yes, I need a new foundation. And like spoke through it, and then this lovely girl like helped me find a colour match for like an Estee Lauder one, which is like pricey I think, but if it's gonna do the job then I'm more than happy to pay for it. Like I'd rather pay for quality. I have been buying drugstore foundation for like my whole life. It's never really matched, it's never really stayed, it's always gone weird. So yeah, segue from makeup. So I've got a little tester of that and she was so nice, like so nice. But book plans. So book plans this week. So this morning I woke up at about 5 and couldn't get back to sleep. So I picked which I've already kind of started. I mentioned this in last week's vlog. I carried on a little bit with The Look of the King, Pillars of Peace by Tom Dumbrell, and I am now on chapter 4, which is only page 44 into it, so I'm 17% of the way through. So this week I would like to possibly finish that. if I pick up more ebooks. I would love to finish Crescent City. It is possible because, again, I've been listening to that today, literally as I walked through town. I've now got 4 hours and 21 minutes left. I'm on chapter 66. We have just had a big betrayal, and if you read it, I think you'll know what I'm on about. And yeah, love it. Just me wandering around Sainsbury's with it in my ears, listening to some of the smut as you do, just like, no reaction. Seasoned reader right here. And then my other plans for this week, I would love to do, if I can, I'm on really weird shifts this week, so I'm on, tomorrow's my only like normal shift, so tomorrow I'm on a 10-6, then I'm on another weird late shift which takes me into weird things. Friday is my day off from my real job, but I'm working an event with Jack's company, and then I'm on like 3-11 shifts on Saturday and Sunday, so I'm not too sure how much physical reading I'm going to get done. Probably read quite a lot on my phone, if I'm honest, if like there's no one there and I'm just sat there, because I'm still not 100% sure what I'm meant to be doing with my life. So we'll see. But if I get to physical reading, I would love to finish Air of Fire this week, so then I'm still up to date with Barb's and her Discord buddy read for this. I have well and truly failed the Assassin's Apprentice one. I've read Assassin's Apprentice and I just haven't picked up any of Royal Assassin, so that sucks. And then I would also love to finish Cold from the North by D.W. Ross. I'm over 100 pages in now, and it's so good. Guys, this is so good. I mean, do you know what? Sometimes it takes a lot for me to love a book if there isn't. So I've mentioned before that my favourite things in books are like trials and heists and enemies to lovers, if there has to be a romance. And what else do I love? Dragons, obviously. And sometimes I find it a little bit difficult to just get into something that is not any of those categories, but this book is so good. Like, love it. There's like a hint of magic, there is really strong friendship, there's heartbreak in it already, which sucks. I'm not going to spoil it, but there's already been like a death that has actually affected me, so obviously in fantasy you expect there to be death, so that's not a spoiler, but there's a character in the first 100 pages that made me sad. But yeah, so this is really good. I'm actually really enjoying it, which is fantastic. Like, I don't know, like I'm loving it, so that's good. I've been talking to my friend Kate, and we both said that we really hope that this year we read more 5-star reads, so I'm hoping that I'm going to have more of those this year. And then the only other bookish news that I've got is I have got a copy of Our Violent Ends by Chloe Gong from Fairy Loot, and it's damaged, so I sent them photos of it and they're sending me a replacement. Oh, I'm so glad, because it's not even a little bit of damage. It's like the dust jacket is ripped, but the dust jacket is ripped because the hardback itself is actually ripped, and there's a dent that goes like halfway through the book. So I'm now going to own 2 copies of that. I've got a couple of, you know, doubles like that are damaged, and I think no one's going to want to buy them from me, are they? So I'm going to have to like charity shop them or something. And they're all like sequels, which is really irritating as well. Like, not for me, but like if I gave them to a charity shop, unless someone didn't manage to get them, but I don't really think anyone would want them. So I'm gonna leave this here. I've been chatting for almost like 10 minutes, which is ridiculous, and I'm gonna enjoy my day off. I'm gonna have my lunch. I kind of want to change the bed, but I don't know if I'm gonna be bothered to do that today. I might be bothered, I might not be, I don't know, we'll find out later. And I'm gonna enjoy my wrap and my crisps and my Cherry Pepsi Max and just read, and I might put the telly on and possibly read in the background. I don't really know, but we'll see in a bit. So I'm gonna leave this here because this is a really long intro, and I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow. Let's see how many days I miss out this week. We've already missed Monday. See how we go on. Hello everyone and happy Wednesday. Yep, I've just got in from work. I've got a snack. I don't know if you care, but I've been really into bagels with like garlic and herb, creamy cheesy stuff, and I've got a roti because why not? Jack's not going to be home until late, so I thought I might as well have a snack. And I have some book mail, and I believe this is my replacement for Our Violent Ends, because my copy is damaged, like, proper. And now I'm trying to work out how to get into this box, because there doesn't seem to be a serrated bit. Oh, okay, I managed to do something that works. That's the main thing. Oh, it looks please. Oh, the bottom of this is bug. Honestly, what are they doing with these? I feel like this has happened to so many people. Like, you complain that your book is damaged and then they send you one that's kind of worse, but I can live with that. So my one was like ripped down here, and it doesn't seem like it is this time, which is quite nice, you know. Oh no! No, it's just been put in upside down. I was about to say, this is not. Seriously, this is not. It's like, it's bound upside down. No, it's bound the right way up. It's still signed, so that's good. Yep, so the top is what is. Look at that. Honestly, I'm not going to report it again, because I'll just hide it. But look, that's. Honestly, like, this is just bad luck for me. And then the bottom of this, I don't know if it'll show up. I'm trying to see as well. Can you see? Is that going to focus? No, not really. But like this. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Look how bad the bottom of that is. And it wasn't even the bottom that's been damaged. It's the top. So the bottom is completely fine. The top is... Do you know what? Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. This is better than the last one. I don't have a dent throughout the whole thing, which is so much better than the last one. I'll deal. I'll deal. At least the damage on the bottom is on the bottom of it, and I can hide that a little bit better. But I have never been subject to that at all. Look, you can see it might be easier to see now. See, look how I have never been. Right, okay, so I'm going on a mini rant. Never before, apart from my issue with not Fairy Illumicrate, when I ordered A Darker Shade of Magic, the signed edition, and that was bound upside down, so you can tell because obviously the foiling is one way and the writing is the other way, so there's no changing that. My issue with that was that they then sent me another copy, very brilliant, to fix that, but it was unsigned, so I was like really annoyed about that, because obviously I paid a lot of money to have a signed edition. Didn't get one, but I have still got a signed edition. It's just signed upside down. And I've seen before so many times people on social media being like, oh well, I've ordered a book and here is the damage that I had originally, and now look at the damage that I've got on my second book. And I've always felt really lucky that has never happened to me, but now it has. But it's fine. The girl who helped me was really, really nice, and she was lovely. So again, the spine mainly looks fine. It's just that bottom bit, and it's fine. And the black bit that is damaged under the spine, you can't see. At least this one isn't ripped. So happy days. That's better for me. Right. So reading update quickly before I eat, because I am starving. I'm so close to finishing Crescent City. I have got an hour and 57 minutes left. So I will finish this tomorrow on my way home from work. Had me tearing up at one point. But right, this is the only book as well. I will quite happily say this. This is the only book that I have almost cried my eyes out at. I don't really get emotional at books, but this book, there are numerous places, and it's so much worse listening to it because I feel like it's so much more emotional. So I've just listened to one part, which is which got me last time, but I know there's another part coming, which was worse for me when I read the book, so I might be sobbing at this one if I'm honest. But yeah, so glad to be so close to the end of that. I have just put in a load of requests to borrow books from my library. and I have got The Chosen Ones, or just Chosen Ones by Veronica Roth, because I've been meaning to read that for ages. And I'm kind of thinking that because tomorrow's Thursday though, so I do have a lot of driving to do over the next couple of days, so maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, so I'm downloading that to possibly switch out should I need to, because I might need to, or I might need to find some smaller books. I could also do that. So like I said, I'm reading Cold from the North. I have got an update that I am now on chapter 15, 165 pages in. I am making good, like, I feel like I'm making strides with this now, which is fantastic. The action's kicking off, we're learning a lot more. Love that for me. I can just feel that this is going to be such a good series. Like, this is good, like, this is really good, and I'm just like starting to fall like in love a little bit with some of the characters in this. They're so sweet, and I just kind of want to wrap them in bubble wrap and make sure nothing bad happens to them, because it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. But yeah, so there's that. Currently, right, let's do an update quickly about my TBR, because it's in shambles. So as you may have seen, if you've seen my TBR video for January, if you haven't, I'll link it up here somewhere. Sam picked my prompts and I filled them. So I've got a recent addition, which is Heir of Fire, which is here, and I am 298 pages in. That's literally the same place I was the last time I checked in with this book. I am over halfway though, so that's pretty good. So possibly I could finish that this week. I don't know. Then I've got Start a New Series. It was either Start a New Series or Carry a Series On, and for that I've got Royal Assassin. But I think I might start doubling up on stuff, depending. But I could possibly have this in there instead, Cold from the North, because I'm starting a new series. So that could be that. It was either start a new series or continue one on, so I could do that. One more title, I've got Finale down, and I don't really think there's another book that I've got. I mean, I could finish Alice, so if I finish Alice, that could go in there, and I think I could do that, because yeah, that's a possibility. Then I've got my 5-star prediction, which is currently Cold from the North, and I could change that to a smaller book if there is one that I think I would have a 5-star prediction for, which I don't know if there is, so that might not happen. And then the other prompt was Higher or Lower, and that was the Book of Coli. I just don't think I'm gonna do that, if I'm honest. And then Gold on the cover, which is House of Earth and Blood, so I will be doing that. To be fair though, House of Earth and Blood I could swap in for Start a New Series or continue one on, because it's the first book in the series. Read that, read Heir of Fire, read Cold from the North. I don't think I'm going to finish Book of Coli, if I'm completely honest. I just haven't really made any headway. I'm not going to complete this TBR for January, but you know what? That's okay. I've started a new job. I finished a job. I thought I would want to read a lot more in my time off, but I kind of filled that time, which I'm very good at doing. And yeah, I think I'm going to shut up now. I think that's my work phone. I'm gonna shut up now and come back to you tomorrow. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna end up talking to you tomorrow, because I'm staying at Jack's parents' house tomorrow, because we've got an event on Friday which I keep blabbering on about. So I'll be using my camera for that event, because it's a live streamy event, and I will be at their house, and I don't really feel comfortable vlogging in their house. And also it'd be late, so yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. If I don't come back to you tomorrow even, I'll come back to you on Friday and I'll catch you up. And then yeah, Saturday and Sunday are gonna be weird shifts. I think I'm meant to be doing 3:11 both days, but I think I'm gonna change to 1:09. But I'll probably end up being there past 9. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I finally got my pass today, so that's good. So I'm now officially part of the gang, so that's cool. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna leave this here, and I will speak to you when I next speak to you. Hello everyone, and happy Friday. So like I thought, I didn't talk to you yesterday, but I have good bookish updates. So I managed to finish Crescent City yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I finished it yesterday. 5 stars, of course. I don't know how it hurt me more the second time round when I knew exactly what was coming. But honestly, there is one scene, and if you read the book, you know, there is one part, I don't think the line gives it away, and it's the scene where the line, "My friends are with me, I am not afraid." Oh my god, I was almost crying my eyes out in my car on my way to work, which was terrible. But I am ready now to get my copy of House of Sky and Breath and crack on with this series and see where it goes, because I am so excited. I am so glad that I loved it just as much the second time round as well. What the heck? So there's that update. I don't think I really read anything else. I've read a little bit more, so I'm kind of, when I'm at work and it's slow, because I currently don't have my own computer, I'm reading Kindle on my phone at work. So I'm currently reading The Look of a King, Pillars of Peace, Book 1 by Tom Dumbrell, and I got a little bit lost at the start of the current chapter that I'm on. I think I'm on like chapter 4 or something, but it explains itself quite quickly, but I was like, what? How have we got here? There is currently like a fight scene going on, and I'm a little bit confused about who's doing it, but I'm hoping we'll get more information on that. But it does seem like it's gonna lead up to something really good, so there's that. I'm enjoying that. I'm only like 53 pages in though, so not very far at all. Still loving Cold from the North. One of my favourite characters died. He wasn't in the book for very long, but I have told the author that he needs to stop killing off characters that I love, and I'm now hoping that we get a look into this character's past, because I feel like they do have a lot of stories to tell, and I'm really interested in what their past holds, so that's cool. I've been out all day. I stayed at Jack's mum's last night, and then worked an event all day today, so I'm so tired. But once again, I have come home to an Amazon parcel, and this is huge. Like, what? This has got to be like a series or something. But guys, who's done this? We're gonna have to open it and find out what it is, because I need to know. So let's do that now. Oh, it's heavy as well, man. It's times like these that I wish I had. Does anyone watch Brittany the Bibliophile's videos? Because every time she does an unboxing, she always has this like really cool knife, and that's like, it's like a box. It must be like a, I don't know if it's a knife or a box cutter. I don't know, but it's really cool. And every time I see them, I'm like, I should get me a box cutter. And then I remember I'm not safe with things I'm gonna hurt myself with. This is who I think it is. I'm gonna have to... Oh my goodness. What? I have all 3 in hardback. So this is, I don't actually know what this whole series is called. A Chorus of Dragons by Jen Lyons. Lyons? So The Rune of Kings is book 1. Then we have The Name of Things, which is book 2. Is there even a note in here? There's not a note. Are you kidding me? And we have The Memory of Souls, which is book 3. What? Guys, whoever did this, tell me. There is no note. Thank you so much to whoever did this. This is... What the heck? Like, okay, so I'm going to read you the blurb of the first one, because I've had my eye on this series for a little while now. And I put them all on my wish list to remind myself, I've gone blurry, to remind myself that I want to buy them all in hardback, because they're currently out on paperback. I'm actually shocked. Right, okay, so this says, when destiny calls, there's no fighting back. As a bard's apprentice, Kieran grew up with the tales of legendary deeds. He also steals, desperate to buy a way out of Quars, I think, slums. Then he raids the wrong house. He's marked by a demon, and life will never be the same again. Oh, that sounds so good. Kieran's plight brings him to the attention of royalty, who claim him as the lost son of their immoral prince. But far from living the dream, Kieran's at the mercy of his new family's ruthless ambitions. However, escaping his jeweled cage just makes matters worse. Kieran is horrified to learn he's at the centre of an ancient prophecy, and every side, from gods and demons to dragons and mages, want him as their pawn. Those old stories lied about many things too, especially the myth that the hero always wins. Then again, maybe Kieran isn't the hero, for he's not destined to save the Empire, he's destined to destroy it. How cool does that sound? So I've had my eye, like I said, I've had my eye on this series for a little while now. I'm really interested in it. It sounds amazing. I think Jade from... Was it this one that Jade from JD Ray Reads read and absolutely loved? And she's part of the reason that I put all the hardbacks in my basket, because I was like, well, I love a lot of the books that she loves and I don't want them to go out of print and not to have them in hardback. So I need to remember to buy them. And I didn't. Honestly, whoever got me these, please let me know down below. I have an idea, but let me know, or private message me on any of my socials. Thank you so much. John Gwyn's on the back of these books recommending them. He says, a fantastic page turner with a heady blend of great characters, fast moving action and a fabulously inventive magic system. I loved it. John Gwyn loves it. I'm gonna love it. So yeah, there we go. I just need to, let me have a look and see if this is just a trilogy or if I've got more to look forward to once I've read these books, because I don't really know. I find that really hard to keep up with. Possibly the hardest thing I find to keep up with things. I'm actually gibberish now, aren't I? The thing I find hardest to keep up with is figuring out how many books are in a series. Oh, there's more. There was a book that came out last year and there's a book coming out this year. Right, well, they get reading. So book 4 is The House of Always and book 5 is The Discord of Gods, and that's coming out in April 2022. So I'm gonna have to get on this, I feel like. Right, okay, so yeah, that's it for this. I need to go and eat. I haven't eaten yet. I did have lunch, but I'm starving and my brain has stopped working, if you can't tell, from today. So once again, thank you for whoever spoiled me to these books. I'm so grateful. And now my partner can't tell me off because I didn't buy them, so that's okay, right? Because they were gifted, so it's fine. But I have so many good books I need to get to and I just don't know when to get to them. To be fair, these would fit perfectly into my fantasy February idea, so maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. Right, I'm gonna leave this here because I'm babbling on now. I'm gonna go get some food and then just snuggle up and read. Maybe I'll start these books because I currently don't feel like I'm ever gonna finish anything. I'm just picking up random things. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. I'll see you tomorrow for an update in the morning. Yeah, in the morning. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Hello everyone and happy Sunday. So I am talking quietly because Jack's next door still asleep because he had a very late night last night from work. But I'm just here to wrap up this vlog. So as you may have noticed, I started many things and I didn't finish anything apart from Crescent City. I finished Crescent City. I'm so glad I did. I think being in this new job is really messing with like my reading because it takes me so long to get to and from work. I come home and I'm usually quite tired, so I don't want to read after I get back. I just want to eat and then, you know, go to bed. But if I do come back at like a time where I'm gonna have tea, then I find that I do still read because I read while I'm cooking or something, so I'm still getting used to the flow. So I'm gonna 100% fail my TBR. I have finished one of the books on that list, and you know what? I'm not gonna punish myself because there's no point. It will just put me off reading altogether. I've read some amazing graphic novels this month. I have started some fantastic books, especially some self-pub books like Cold from the North, which I'm loving, and I cannot wait to finish that and just see how the first book goes, and then the rest of the series as well. But yeah, that's literally it, to be fair. This week's been a little bit all over the place, but if you did enjoy this vlog, please give it a like, really supports me and my channel. Leave me a comment down below of what you've managed to read this week, or just something that you're looking forward to for the week ahead. I am looking forward to tomorrow, which is Monday. I'm off, and Jack's off as well, so we actually get to spend a day together, which will probably just be sleeping and doing housework, but it'll still be nice to spend the day together, so that's pretty cool. And if you don't want to leave me a full comment and you just want to leave me an emoji, leave me a tired emoji, because that's currently how I feel. And if you want to see more of me, please consider subscribing down below and ring that notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload new videos. I currently upload on a Wednesday and on a Sunday, so be sure to stick around for more bookish content from me. But otherwise, that's everything for this week's vlog, all over the place as it was. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye.